might recall that I reviewed a Cool Chic Auto 2018 Suzuki Jimny, and well, this is the second model that I picked up on that very same day from Cool Planet Nugegoda. It's also at the same price, 990 Sri Lankan rupees or around 3.5 US dollars, and it is a 1:54 scale Volkswagen Classical Beetle 1967. Now, I'm not aware of there being a Classical Beetle officially, so yeah, that's clearly not an official nameplate, but this little thing here tells us it's an official licensed product. In fact, if we look at the back here, we see a hologram saying official licensed product, and then you've got a whole bunch of manufacturer logos there for official licensed products, and you've got the licensee information there as well. This company, it's a Hong Kong based company. I covered it a little bit in my previous video, I'm not going to repeat, but yeah, once again, this is a freewheeling model too. Okay, and yeah, let's get into it, because I mean, the first thing I noticed when I picked this off the shelf was that it's got a lovely matte black paint effect on it. So I was a bit interested to see, okay fine, these look like quite budget models given their pricing, but I mean, I was pleasantly surprised with the Suzuki Jimny, so let's see if this one will pleasantly surprise me as well. Once again, we've got this little card insert that hangs out there and tells you what the model is. And I'm also going to say that, yeah, the scale is quite interesting. The Jimny was 1:48, this one is 1:54. So, like Tomica, these guys are also being a bit fast and loose with scales, I suppose, to make these models easier to package in a single uniform type of packaging. So, yeah, here we are. And, yeah, like the Jimny. Oh, I just realized something. And I've got the Jimny here so I can show you. Check that out. The same wheels. The exact same wheels. In fact, I dare say this thing's riding on almost the same wheelbase. Or is it riding on the same wheelbase? Now, I highly doubt that an actual 2018 Suzuki Jimny and an actual 1967 Volkswagen Beetle have the same wheelbase, or even the same track widths for that matter. So yeah, I suppose this is the manufacturer's way of maintaining economies of scale, but maybe that's also one of the reasons why we have differing scales. The Jimny is 1:48, this is 1:54, but okay, I'll let that slide given the price of the model. Let's start at the rear. We've got a separately fitted silver bumper. I like the fact that it's not that vulgar shiny chrome that some models get, that, you know, tarnishes within the first 30 seconds of taking them out of their pack. This seems more cool silver painted. And we've got the tail lamps. Once again, a single blotch of red there. No further detail. Nothing on the back to identify the vehicle at all. Of course, the shape means it's identifiable, but yeah, nothing else. We've got the ventilation grills there modeled in the casting. Okay, fine. And the interior of it is a left-hand drive vehicle. Okay, that's fine. No opening doors, but that's okay. But I gotta say, this matte black paintwork feels quite nice. I just noticed there's a small mark or blemish in the paint at the top right of the roof there, but otherwise everything else seems okay. You've got the top indicator lights or wing mounted marker lamps, which are just picked out in the black itself. They are not painted on. The headlamps themselves have got like very rudimentary splotches of silver paint with no further detail. You've got the horn grills molded into the body itself, and then you've got this, once again, a very nice silver shade front bumper. Overall, yeah, I mean, looks a pretty neat thing. You look at the underside, you've got, okay, yeah, made in China, CCA, 154 Volkswagen Classical Beetle, used under license, but no real undercarriage detail. Okay, maybe we've got two exhausts there. Yeah, that looks like a little bit of exhaust detail, but otherwise, yeah. Overall, I mean, for the price you pay for this, I think you're getting a fair bit of value, given that, you know, it's larger than your typical Hot Wheels or Matchbox mainline, for example. And you've also got, you've got suspension here. You've got a nice matte paint job on this. The paintwork is overall okay, including the silver bumpers and the silver line down the bonnet there, or hood. But otherwise, yeah, you've also then on the other side, you've got non-accurate wheels and no fine badging detail. I mean, the Jimny, I recall, had the Suzuki badge on the front grille, but this doesn't have any sort of badging or anything on it. You've just purely got the shape of it to tell you what it is. And well, if you're a car person like me, you instantly know what it is. And even if you're not, you probably know it's a Beetle, because over 21 million Beetles were sold from 1938 to 2003. So yeah, that's more than the population of some countries. More than the population of Sri Lanka was in 2003, in fact. So yeah, you have to be living under a rock to not know that this is a Beetle. But yeah, overall I gotta say, yeah, it's a pretty solid value for money kind of model. I would say, yeah, it's not a toy per se either. It's, yeah, it can be a collector's kind of, mainstream model. So there you are, the CCA 1967 Volkswagen Beetle. I'm not gonna say classical Beetle because that's not accurate. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, well, drop me a like, shoot me a comment, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.